Hello, ladies and gents. So my face looks extra crazy right now. Well, not really. This is my natural face, so love it while it lasts. Since school has begun, I decided this would be the perfect time to do a very simple, easy makeup routine. And this is something that I've been doing every day to kind of get ready for work when I have to work in the morning and also when I have school. And even though I have an 11 o'clock class, I still feel like I don't have enough time to get ready because I would prefer to sleep in an extra 10 minutes and use those 10 minutes to, like, get ready. So I'm always in a rush, if you haven't realized by now. But yeah, this little routine I've been able to do on my way to school or even a couple minutes before I have to leave to go to school. So I'm going to first show you the products that I'm going to be using, and then we can kind of just go from there. And the whole premise of this makeup routine is to kind of make it look like you woke up like this, basically. So as you can tell, I have very dark circles and I do have freckles. So we're not going to be using any foundation or anything like that. The only thing I am going to be using as coverage wise is going to be concealer for under my eyes and as a primer for the top of my lids. But I'm not going to be doing anything as far as foundation or like BB creams or anything like that. So let's get started. So these are the things that you're going to need. A concealer to conceal any dark spots or blemishes or anything like that. You're going to need some sort of eyeliner, maybe liquid liner. Just adds a little bit more oomph to your look and it doesn't make your face look as boring, which is always something that is good, of course. Mascara. I just got this Rimmel Scandalize Flex Mascara. And it looks like this. Let's just show it. Like, it's a pretty thick bristle that we've got going on here. And it's not terrible. It does make my lashes look pretty cool. And I am starting to like this one a little bit more than my Maybelline Mega Plush, because this one did have this thing. And I feel like that was kind of like getting in the way of actually getting really good and big eyes. So, and we all want big eyes. We all want to look like little deers caught in the headlights. So you're going to want to use mascara and curling eyelash curlers. So you're also going to need some sort of baked blush and a powder brush. Baked blush is really, really good when you're doing something very natural because it adds the right amount of color without being too pinkish or anything like that. And if you get one that's similar to this one, I'll do that. If you get one that's similar like this, if you get, whoops, if you get one that's similar to this color where it has a bit of pink in there and also a bit of like brownish in there, it can also help with contouring and adding a little bit of blush. So that's always good. Let's focus you back. So the top just fell. I'm also going to finish up the whole face area with a mattifying powder. You don't really need this because you're not going to be using a lot of stuff on your face, but I do like this just to brush it upon my nose and my T-zone and everything because I do get a bit oily. So this kind of helps just to kind of mattify everything for the first couple hours that you're going to be wearing your makeup. And lastly, you're going to want to do something a little bit more natural to the lips. So we're going to stray away from the reds and the purples, which I know. And I'm going to actually be using a lip gloss rather than a lipstick. And I picked this up recently and it's an Almay lip gloss in the color, in the color Truffle, which is so cute. And I really like this one. I didn't think I was going to like it because I'm not really a lip gloss type of gal. But this, besides the fact that you have to reapply it a lot, this is actually a really nice consistency, and I feel like it has just the right amount of tint. Really, like a really nice natural look, and it does have a little bit of shine to it, so that's always fun. Alright, so let's get on to this. I'm gonna go ahead and zoom in so you can see everything. So I'm just gonna go ahead and prime my face just to kind of, help it out a little bit. and just add a little bit of moisture on there. So I'm using the e.l.f. primer, which is what I've used in my past videos too. I'm just gonna rub this all over. Woo. And then we're gonna get my Covergirl concealer, which this is actually like my favorite concealer ever, and this is in the color 715 medium. And a really, really good way to cover your under eye circles is to look down and kind of see where the shadows are. So it kind of helps not to put too much, because you just want to cover the shadows. You don't want to, you know, do this whole thing, especially if you're looking for something a little bit more natural. So just looking down a little bit and concealing the shadows really helps for a more natural look. And I'm just gonna pat it in there just to make sure, and I might go over it one more time because I have not been getting a lot of sleep lately, so I need all the coverage I can get. And then I'm going to also just whop at the top, and for this part there's no like technique or anything that I do, so just go ham. It's always a tough part for me to figure out whether I should put my eyeliner or mascara on first. I'm gonna put the mascara on first because it's, yeah, I'm just gonna put it first. I've got one eye. So, yeah, they're pretty proud of myself. I got it pretty, you know, good. Oh, and the one that I'm using is the Almay liquid liner in the color Black Noir. You want to make sure your eyeliner, you know, dries mostly, because then when you put that and your eyeliner is not dried yet, then that's going to be a mess. Then I'm going to get my Scandal Eyes mascara, which I got this on a whim. So look at the difference. I also added a little bit on the bottom, but just the edge there. I'm not really into, you know, spat eyes. Yay! So the eyes are done. Now we're just gonna put some blush on our cheeks, add a little bit of color. I just do like a little swirly swirl. Swirl. And smile. And normally I just put out the apples in my cheeks, and then once I feel like I've put a lot, I just start spreading it out, and then I go back and forth. I don't know if this is like the proper technique on how to do it, but it works for me. It works for me, so I guess that's okay. Sometimes I put too much and then it looks like, you see how like if I lean back, it looks like two different colors, so I kind of just have to blend it now. But yeah, sometimes I blend it out by using this translucent powder that I have in Honey that I've used before, but that adds too much time, so you just go with the flow. And I sometimes like to add a little bit more just on the apples, on your apples, just add them on your apples. Now with the same brush I'm going to use the e.l.f. Mattifying Powder, which it's still broken, I still haven't gotten around to like fixing it. Look at this, it's beautiful. And I just go, ooh, I'm just going to put this all over my face. And I find like using translucent powder helps a lot. If you want to get a little bit fancy, you can go ahead and brush out your eyebrows. And I just like doing this because it just helps fill in the sparse areas without adding any product on there. But yeah, my eyebrows, I don't know what to do with them because I like how they are now, but I don't know, it's always an ongoing battle with these guys. Mostly because I always overpluck and my roots are growing in. Lastly, we're going to finish it off with lip gloss. And it makes my lips feel so soft. So yeah, this is the finished look. I hope you like it. It's very simple. It's really nice for when you're going to school, and I really like this as my go-to look, and I hope you liked it too. Bye!